Hello. Hello, everybody.
I need a cigarette after that. How we doing?
Yeah. I need a cigarette during that. So good. Yeah. With a cigarette holder, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not talking some little Benson and Hedges either. I'm talking like a camel.
Like a full camel.
Like a full camel. Yeah.
Two humps.
A double humper. That was double hump. That was double hump music.
Put it right in your mouth.
That's it. Lourdes, LD, Robin, Ryan. So I usually do this sort of stupid thing. So yeah, it's really great to have you guys here on Doghouse After Dark. That's right. It's kind of late at night, but it's not too late for us to make people laugh and to bring a little joy into the world. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how about a little quick hello from everybody? Lourdes, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Glad to be here, Tom. Thanks for allowing us to be here.
Allowing you?
Yes.
You're very welcome, and you're allowed to say more than that as well if you like. You don't have to.
I'm good.
Okay, LD, good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Staying cool, staying smooth.
Ooh.
Wow.
So smooth.
But not as smooth as that or this. I mean, that's smooth.
Well, you got me beat, sir.
Yes. Speaking of smooth, how you doing, Robin?
Ooh, I'm so smooth. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling... Also, Ryan, I'm pretty sure I have the exact same furniture as you and the same drawers. And so that's really, at this time of night, the most exciting thing happening to me.
Yeah, Robin's getting into your drawers. That's very interesting at this time of night. She loves how you are furnished, Ryan.
Well, the jokes...
Yeah.
I'm actually in her house right now doing this show. That's the funny part. She thinks we have duplicate furniture. It's actually her furniture I hijacked.
Coming from your apartment, Robin.
That's right. Tom, it's a pleasure to be with everybody here this morning after midnight. Always enjoy being with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back in the old days, in the old pre-COVID days, as I was remember those days? Remember those days when it was midnight and everyone was saying, "Where do we go next?" Oh, I don't know. They have decent beer over at, and we go there. And now it's like midnight. I am such a maverick. Look at me. I'm awake.
And I'm really proud of that.
Yeah. When did we become such pussies? I mean, really? It's like,
March 16th.
Yes, that's pretty much when it was. That's when it was. Okay, so we have just been hanging out here and talking about just stuff that we might like to do here on Doghouse After Dark. By the way, we have an appreciative person up in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Ooh.
Oh, Tony!
Tony Gallardi.
Love you, Tony. Miss you, buddy.
Trying Tony. Knew him well. And oh, look at this. Oh, Jesse, who was just on the 9 o'clock show. Oh, with a baby. Just
oh, hey there, Jesse.
Just an attention hound.
Jesse or the baby?
Jesse. The baby will get there. I'm sure that baby is sucking up attention right now. I actually got to hold that baby and walk around a bar with it, which is hey, look, a baby. Two, please. That's a cute kid.
It's better than bringing a puppy to a bar. Yeah, super cute kid.
I've done that. I've been in the same exact bar with Kira's dog. I was dog sitting for her dog, and she was away. And I was in a musical jam that night at that bar, and she was coming home, and I was like, I can't drop the dog off. So I brought the dog to the bar, and we did the transfer at the bar. And
Did a lot of people buy you drinks because you had a cute dog?
Everyone loved the dog, and they both hung out there and hung out for the whole jam. As a matter of fact, it was really funny sitting there on the step playing shit to the dog. It was really funny.
That's awesome.
The dog has since become an alcoholic, unfortunately, since that time. Yeah,
become an alcoholic. This is Kira's dog. Okay, this dog. This dog. Okay. So we can't slander too many more people right now. So what would you like to start off with? What would you like to do? Any thoughts? Want to do a quick line game to get us in the mood?
Sounds great.
Okay. LD, you're a line game caller from way back. What do you got?
All righty. Well, hey, since we're all feeling smooth right now, let's get things a little sexy right now, shall we? And let's kick it off with something that we all love to call double entendre.
Double entendre, yeah.
Yeah. So, hey.
I'll tell you what. I've got a random word generator here on my phone.
Oh, perfect.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
And
I really do.
Do that.
I gotta get me one of those.
Let's do that. Can you see? Battery. Okay. Battery.
I like my men like I like my batteries. They keep going and going and going and going.
I like my women like I like my battery. It goes with assault.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like my women like I like my batteries. Dripping with acid.
Ooh.
I like my women the way I like my batteries. Better than the leading brand.
I like my women the way I like my batteries. With a copper top.
Ooh. I like my men like I like my batteries. When I lick my finger and then touch them, they shock me.
Ooh.
I like my women like I like my batteries. Double D's.
I like my women like I like my batteries. Disposable.
Hey.
Oh, I like my men like I like my batteries. Dead.
I like my man like I like my batteries. Rechargeable.
Okay. All right. The next word I got here is sofa. Sofa.
I like my man like I like my my sofa. Pull out.
I like my women like I like my sofas. If I stick my hand in them, maybe I can find some change.
I like my women the way I like my sofa. Comes in a set.
Okay. Well, so far so good. Let's see. Boy, these are horrible words. Okay. Rock. Can you see it? No, you probably can't see it. There you go. You have to take my word for it. It says rock.
I like my women like I like my rocks. Stoned.
Nice. I like my men like I like my rock. Can you see what I'm cooking?
Hey.
I like my women the way I like my rock. Better than smooth jazz.
There you go.
I like my men like I like my rocks, with a little key inside. You know, like outside the front door.
I know. Okay. Last one. These are not nouns. That's not a noun. That's not a noun. That's not a noun. That is a verb. Okay, that's a noun. MasterCard.
MasterCard.
I like my women like I like my MasterCard. Always getting some cash back.
I like my women the way I like my MasterCard. Plenty of forgiveness plans.
I like my man like I like my MasterCards, accepted everywhere.
Okay. I like my women like I like my MasterCard. I use them when I can't find my visa. Okay.
I like my
Oh, you got
men.
I like my
Do it,
women
do
like
it.
I like my MasterCard. Cash free.
I like my women like I like my MasterCard.
Nice.
When I'm done with them, I cut them up into little pieces.
I like my men like I like my MasterCards. Dead.
Call back.
I like my women like I like my MasterCards with fraud protection.
I like my women like I like my MasterCard with no limits. All right. I think we've beaten the battery acid out of that. Wait. What is this? Yeah. Somebody's playing along. Somebody's playing the game with us. Yeah. And 15 more minutes, we'll get the rest of that joke.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Okay.
She's typing and nursing at the same time, so it's tough to do the same thing. Yeah,
that's true. Well, I mean, she's got two hands and two. Well, never mind. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of actor's nightmare work for anybody, or
Sure.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep 3 people in for now, and so who would like to step out for this one? We'll rotate people in as we go along. Who wants to step out?
I'll step out.
I'll step out.
We've got 2 stepper outers. Okay, but you're in the bullpen, and you can hear what's going on. So here's how this works. We're going to do a scene, a 3-person scene, and 2 of us have a piece of printed material, a book or magazine. You've got one, LD, and you've got one, Ryan.
Yep, I do.
Okay, I have one, but I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be the one who's not using it. So, what book have you got, LD? Show it to us.
I've got Penn and Teller's How to Play in Traffic.
Okay, great. And you, Ryan?
I have a book called The Secret of the Just. It's a nonfiction.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. It's a fiction that is about World War II. Yes. Did we lose Tom?
Well, hey, it's our show now, Ryan.
I think we just hijacked Tom's show.
All right.
Hopefully Tom will come
What
back.
do you want to do?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to read, I can react if you'd like to do that. You want to go with that, LD?
That sounds fantastic. Let's do that, shall we?
All right. Yes. Whenever you're ready, I can.
Right.
Would you like to start the scene with your opening line?
Yes, I will. I'll just go to a random page right now. Okay. Here we go. Do you have any idea how many magic books Teller reads?
Well, I probably have some sort of an idea. I mean, he is a magician. Tell me, how many?
I've seen Eric doing great close-up magic at the Towner Comedy Magic Bar.
Guys.
Oh,
this is
show's over.
No, this isn't going to stop. This isn't going to solve anything. I asked you for help. I asked you for help, and this is what you come up with. How do I tell Teresa that the engagement is off?
Paul and Eric came up with the only trick in How to Play in Traffic that I actually do.
Okay. You know what? No one should be actually playing in traffic. And quite frankly, I feel like we're being disconnected right now with everything that's going on. Let's just stay on topic with that trick, that one trick that you taught everybody, and go from there, okay?
You won't see me soaping up mirrors.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, I have no interest in soaping up any mirrors or cleaning any mirrors. What are you putting on them anyway? Grease?
In my own research, my associates and I have examined the development of faith as knowing in college students and older adults. That's what I need from you. I need faith, and I need to know that you know that I know.
This is probably the easiest trick in the book, and it kills. Do you know that?
Are you talking about murder? I really don't feel like we should be murdering anyone right now. This is not a good idea at all. I should probably call the police.
Brian,
at
how
best.
do people understand the ultimate reality within which they live?
I didn't realize you were going to get philosophical on me, Tom. I just figured we would just have a casual conversation. What's gotten into you lately? You've become a very deep person during this quarantine.
Ryan, here's a list of the props. 2 cans of soda pop. They don't even have to be the same brand of flavor of soda. Here's the preparation.
Okay, are you having a colonoscopy? What sort of prep are we referring to here? And I don't know necessarily, is soda really the right thing you should be drinking, Tom, before a prep for like a colonoscopy?
Betty's husband was adamantly opposed to having children.
Well, I hope it wasn't because of the colonoscopy that he decided he didn't want that. I mean, that'd be kind of a strange reason, don't you think, LD?
Well, the sodas aren't gimmicked or prepared in any way.
Oh, okay. I mean, usually I just use a glass and I pour it into some sort of, contraption that I can drink out of.
Like many professional women today, Betty began to feel a strong need to have children in her early 30s. Betty was a good student in school.
Yeah, well, it sounds like she's waiting for the right time to have kids then. I mean, 30s is a perfectly normal time to be doing that. LD, I don't think there's any reason why somebody shouldn't have kids in their 30s if they're ready for it.
I'll tell you what the hell more you could want. You could want it to be really messy and humiliating for the other person.
Well, listen, I mean, birth isn't easy, and certainly it can get messy and a little gross at times, but that's no reason to make a mockery of it or make someone upset or make them feel bad.
Modern life invites us to be many things. Our life stories welcome this debut of the development of a wide cast of characters, but ultimately we seek unity as much as diversity, Ryan.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Tom, considering what's going on in the world right now. I think we should probably be more diverse. I mean, LD, that's probably the best thing we could easily do right now.
Okay, Ryan, take the unshaken can back and say, this is a placid can.
Yeah, you're really, I feel like we're getting really deep on the soda stuff right now. Maybe we can just circle back more what Tom was saying about just how we can be united as one. And I feel like we're very divided right now.
From the perspective of Robert Havinghurst, the person in his or her 20s must assume initial adult roles in the realms of family, work, and civic responsibility.
Wasn't Robert Hammerhurst arrested for child pornography recently? Pretty sure that's the case. I don't know if necessarily he'd be the guy I'd want to be listening to right around now.
Now, this may be the magic moment.
Well, I don't know if you want to call that a magic moment. I mean, the man did get arrested for something very vile and disgusting. I don't know how magical of a moment that must have been for him.
Our personal myths provide our own lives with a sense of unity and purpose.
Well, sure. I think that probably makes a lot of sense. I mean, so simple, Tom, yet so profound. It certainly means more to me when people, have that come to Jesus moment.
Your panty waist co-flyer may laugh.
Karen Horney was like a mother to me, remarked a young companion who accompanied her to Japan.
Well, then that's great that she had someone guiding her through a trip that I would love to take with someone who's like a mother to me. In fact, maybe I'll actually take my mother.
Karen was extremely proud of all 3 of her daughters.
Well,
But
good
carry
for
these
Karen.
tools wherever you fly.
Are they going to Japan? Is that where they're carrying the tools to?
But who is this God?
Well, I think he's many things to many people, Tom, and that's a conversation that I don't think we'll ever know the answer to ultimately
The
when it's all said and done.
The odds are in your favor that it'll be Carrot.
Well, yeah, maybe it will be. Maybe it will be.
Existential philosophers say that each of us is thrown into the world at birth at a particular point in time and space with certain inborn capabilities and limitations, and our personal challenge is to make something meaningful out of our own lives.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, although I feel like we usually waste a lot of time in our lives too, maybe reading out of books.
You don't get lucky, and it's still a goddamn miracle.
Well, some would argue that and say that luck does play a role, but there are a lot of miracles too.
I will be there for my son.
That's great, Tom. I mean, it really is lovely and sweet when it's all said and done, for sure.
And it is.
You have some alone time, use it to clean up.
Hey,
and scene. Thank you. And scene. Thank you. That was meaningful. That was meaningful to me.
That was so fun.
Took a lot to that I really broadened my horizons with the things that were being said to me, for sure.
Okay. Great. I can turn off this light now. Didn't realize I was going to have to read a book. Okay. Okay. Let's get Robin, Lourdes, and LD in here. One of you will not have the book, and 2 of you will have a book. Correct? Okay. So, what book have you got there? Robin, you've got a book?
I found my fiance is very obsessed with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't know he had this book. Total Recall, my unbelievably true life story.
Wow.
I hope he's watching from the other room.
It looks like a book that only Arnold Schwarzenegger could lift.
Seriously. What is
Lourdes,
in here?
Lourdes, what have you got?
I got a local one, City and Shore magazines for rich people.
Oh, well, I'm surprised my copy hasn't arrived in the mail yet. Or maybe my page boy has forgotten to bring it to me. All right. It's the 3.
All right. Susan, Megan, I know that this is a rough time for us, but I just want to make this work somehow.
After more than a year of effort and stunts like these, we succeeded in doubling the gym membership to more than 300, but this was a city of over 1 million people.
But we can still make this work. 300 is still a start, Susan. There's a lot more memberships to give out.
You're right. You're right. In the words of Will Meyer of Meyer Davis Studios, led a recent tour of seaside comfortable spaces. He and partner Gray Davis designed a new alberge residence and spa in Fort Lauderdale.
The whole thing could have failed.
You know what? Megan gets it, Susan. Megan gets it because we were on that same tour together.
I'm so tired.
Susan, you're always tired all the time. Why can't you have coffee in the morning like the rest of us?
I did 6 reps with 500 pounds. I'm sorry, I'm giggling. I've never done 500 pounds before. This is a big morning. I don't need coffee. I've got 500 pounds.
Obviously, those 500 pounds gave you some adrenaline. You don't need no coffee, but the dappled light in the lobby was really important to feel of the room. It feels so airy, but you see the infrastructure of glass and steel. So we incorporated the post and the beam and made it out stained oak. and create warmth and otherwise airy space. It just feels right.
See, Megan understands. Susan, we are supposed to be a triangle right now, and you're like the bottom of the triangle that's kind of has a gap in it. What can we do to fill that gap, Susan?
She stayed for the entire lunch, and I got to talk with her for 15 minutes.
Oh, you
That's
talked with her
it.
for 15 minutes? Well, Megan, what did she say for those 15 minutes?
You know, LD, that's interesting because about Alberge, they export California style, and I think wine is such an integral part of what they are all about. Incorporating that lobby and the whole program is really an important thing. It just sets the tone in a nice way.
Okay, I'm sorry. Susan wants to incorporate the lobby? Are you kidding me?
I said to myself, this is unbelievable. This guy is turning asses into rolling hills.
I didn't catch that last word, Susan. Say it again.
I'm so sorry. I said to myself, this was unbelievable. The guy is turning asses into rolling hills.
Well, that's exactly what we're
Rolling
about. See,
hills.
I remember there was that time the three of us sat in the park, and I said, listen, if we're not turning asses into rolling hills, then what are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing?
I think what Susan meant to say was the design of the 11,400 square foot waterfront home in Boca Raton's Royal Palm Yacht and Country was inspired by a sophisticated style of American designer and fashion icon Tom Ford. That's what she was really trying to say.
What's the problem? He asked.
I'll tell you what the problem is. I know exactly what he asked. He called me and he said, hey, LD, my ass isn't a rolling hill yet. So I need the three of you to make that happen. Now, I know we've had our quips and quarrels, but I just want us to come together because we have a South American designer who needs his ass to become a rolling hill. Megan, ideas, go.
Look, evoking the whimsical forest of the 1992 animated film Fern Gully. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Haas brothers Fern Gully fashions furniture and sculptural objects from Imaginarium of monsters and beasts, flora, and fauna.
I love it. Susan, what you got?
It was funny getting paid millions of dollars to fight a predator from outer space.
Exactly. Exactly.
Scene.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is this book? This is ridiculous.
Well, guess what? You're going to be reading that book the rest of your life after you're married.
Yeah, this is part of this book.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
good stuff.
Okay.
I will be giving Ross a lot of shit after this.
All right. Let's break off into a different thing. Is anybody interested in maybe doing a song pitch or something? Does that work for anybody, or is that too much to ask?
Let's do it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Describe it, and I'll say yes or no.
It's like two people are trying to pitch a song, and we'll say, yeah, sure, let's hear the song, and then you've got to sing it.
And I forget who does the pitching. I forget. I know we've done this a million times. It's been a long time. So two people like Ryan and I would make up a song.
Let's say they're pitching a song to me, or it could be anybody. But let's say two people are pitching a song to me. I'll say, okay, let's hear the song. But of course,
yeah, that's right. Okay, got it.
Okay, but of course, we will use our random word generator to come up with a word to inspire your song. So, who wants to give it a shot first?
I can.
Okay, Robin, LD, I know you're a musical improv guy. So, okay. So let me remove everybody else temporarily. I'll stick around so that you can hear the keyboard. All right. We'll do it this way. And your word, the word that will inspire your song, is acre.
Acre.
Acre. So I'll need I'll need to know what song are you trying to pitch to me? What's the name of the song? Actually, you know what I'll do? Ryan,
Yes.
what's the name of the song that the two of them are going to try and pitch to me?
Give me the word one more time, Tom.
Acre. A-C-R-E. Acre.
Acre.
It doesn't have to be in the word, but it inspires your
right.
thought.
The name of the song is "In My Backyard."
In my backyard. Thank you. Great.
So many ways this could go.
Bad. It's going to go badly no matter what. So it's not going to be good. So let me ask you, you two guys, I hear that you've come up with a song that you'd like to include in our musical.
Yep.
It is fantastic.
This song goes way back.
Yeah, and I hear it's called "In My Backyard," which is that's really cool. Do you feel like performing it for us?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the music here that you.
Do you want to hear a little bit more about the song?
No. The song should sell itself.
Great.
And it will, all right.
It will. Okay.
We each do two different songs?
No, you do. You've written one song, the two of you.
How about this? I'll
Of
take
course
the
we
first
have.
verse.
Yes.
Robin, you take the second verse.
Great.
Right, of course.
Great.
Yes. Works for me. And if there's a chorus, then we could all sing it.
Absolutely.
In my backyard.
There goes Fido in the backyard. And I threw that ball very hard. Here he comes with a good old trash can. And he's sitting on top of the old man.
There goes Fido in the backyard. He brought the neighbor's paper and the neighbor's pants. He sat on the neighbor and he wants to do a dance.
It's all happening in the backyard. It's all happening in the backyard. It's all happening
in the backyard. All happening in the backyard.
Okay. I'm buying it. I'm buying that song.
It's the winner.
It's a winner.
And you know, what I like was how fully prepared you were to do this.
So prepared.
Obviously, you've been working on this together and knew you were
Years.
going to be doing it. And
Years.
Yep.
it's awesome. That's great. Let me see if anyone else wants to do it. I think Ryan said he had one. Ryan, did you say you wanted to pitch a song?
I did. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
I'm gonna leave you in here with. Actually, Ryan and I wanted to pitch a song.
Great.
Yes.
So LD, you can moderate for us. Robin, let me get a word.
Okay.
I'm getting a
to-
word here.
Oh, I was going to give you one.
Automobile. So the song that Ryan and I supposedly have written has to do in some way with an automobile. What's the name of it? The song.
Oh, big cars, little cars, cars. The really succinct
Which was the
title.
song that was originally done by the Cars, I think.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Big cars, little cars, 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 cars.
Yeah, it was
That's
very
right.
very short title. It fits on the top of the CD really well.
Okay.
All right.
Why doesn't my internet go down like now? You know, okay, here we go. Okay, LG. I mean, Ryan and I have this song that
Works very hard.
I'm sure you have. You know, we're looking for a really great hit single right now.
Oh, we got something for you, LD.
Oh,
Yes.
let me have it. I'm ready to hear it because we're looking for that great love ballad of the year.
Oh, we got it. When I take my girl and drive along the coast, I want to make it special. I want to give her the most. And when I step into that car, that teeny weeny little car, I know the one thing that I can begin to say with a scar, that I loved her in my little car.
There is no girl of who I am fonder. I loved her in a Chevy and I loved her in a Honda. From bumper to bumper, from fender to fender, I tried my best, but I couldn't bend her to my will. I need big cars, and small cars, and cars, cars, cars. Big cars, and small cars, and cars, cars, cars. We need big cars,
Big cars and small cars,
cars,
and cars. We need all of those
cars.
I love it. I love it, guys. We'll get Celine Dion to do it. It'll be great.
Sounds good. Celine Dion.
I can totally see Celine Dion singing that song too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
It'll
Yeah.
be part of
She would
some movie
sing.
soundtrack.
Okay, we
Yeah.
have to sing it like Celine Dion. Big cars.
Good call.
Great. Cool. Well, I enjoyed our song. Who feels like doing some other types of line games other than we've done double entendre? How about some just plain old regular old line games? You know,
Let's do it.
Interested? You know some of them. Let's shout them out, and we'll try and do them.
How about 185?
185. Last week I learned a variation of 185. We can try it if you want.
Sure.
The wonderful people at Black Improv Alliance showed us how they do 185. They do 185 star tender, they call it. So not only do we get an object, we also then get the name of a star who was the bartender. So I can start it. So basically it goes, give me an object, you get an object. 185 of those objects walked into the bar, and guess who was the bartender? Somebody shouts out a star, and that has to be the bartender. And now you have to do it as that bartender. And we all can do it if you want.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
All right.
I am in.
Never done it before, some of you, and I only did it for the first time last week, but it's fun. Anything to make 185 slightly different would be nice. Somebody shout out a word. I don't want to do this stupid thing.
Spoon.
Spoon. Okay. Just for that, LD, you get to go first.
Lovely. 185 spoons walk into a bar, and guess who the bartender was?
Fred Flintstone.
Charlie Sheen.
Fred Flintstone. And Fred Flintstone said, "I'm not going to serve you 185 spoons." The 185 spoons say, "Why not?" And the bartender says, "Because you keep eating my fruity pebbles."
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Keep
Now
going.
as Fred Flintstone. Got it.
If you can. Not everyone has to do it, but if you got one, yeah. 185. Oh no, we could do a different celebrity if you want. 185 spoons walk into a bar, and guess who the bartender was?
Joe Biden.
Who?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Okay, 185 spoons walked into a bar, and yes, Joe Biden was the bartender. And he said, "I'd like to serve 185 spoons. And if I'm president, I will serve 185 spoons every day." When I was young and my father worked in the coal mines, we wished we had. We had to dig coal with spoons. If we had 185 spoons back in the day, we could have dug that much more coal, and we wouldn't have been dependent on other countries for energy. But I just can't serve 185 spoons. And 185 spoons say, "Why not?"
That wasn't the end.
Oh, no. I'm a politician. There is no end. And 185 spoons say, "Why not?" And Joe Biden says, "I'm not sure. I've taken this long to pick a VP. I don't know anything about spoons."
Right.
Nice.
Anyone else got a spoon?
Sure.
Go ahead.
185 spoons walk into a bar, and you'll never believe who the bartender was.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. And 185 spoons look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and say, "We'd like to be served." And Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "I'm not serving 185 spoons." And the spoons look back at Schwarzenegger and say, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because you'll cut them off at the chopper."
Okay, let's get another word.
Apple.
Apple?
Apple.
Okay. Who's got it?
185 apples come into the bar. The bartender. Guess who the bartender was at this bar?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh shit! All right, so Nicolas Cage says, "Look, I can't serve 185 apples today." They say, "Why not?" This is because you guys are rotten to the core.
Oh,
Oh.
that is the most Nicolas Cage I have watched in years. Just okay. 185 apples walk into a bar. Guess who the bartender was?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Yeah, like 185 apples walked into my bar, and I'm like, whoa, when did I get a bar? Oh. Like I can't serve you 185 apples, man. And the apples say, "Why not?" And said, "Because I just said so. I'm freaking Charlie Sheen. Okay, I'm Charlie Sheen. I am winning." Is that a
They say
90s
you win
joke?
with an apple a day.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Alrighty, I'll jump in. 185 apples walk into a bar, and you won't believe who the bartender was.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. And the bartender says, "Boy, I tell you, it's been a long time since I've seen an apple here. Hey, at least you weren't cooked by my wife. When my wife cooks, we pray after we eat."
Nice.
I could go on all night with that.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
was great.
just doing a Rodney Dangerfield impersonation in the 9 o'clock show. Yeah, it's still good. You know.
Yeah, still holds up.
I know. Yeah. Hey, when I was a kid, I was lost at the beach. I asked my cop, "Hey, I need to find can you help me find my parents?" He says, "I don't know, kid. There's so many good places they could hide." I'm telling you, no respect at all.
Yeah. I tell you, once I went to the top of the building to jump off, a priest went up to talk to me, and he said, "On your mark."
Fucking guy.
Okay, great.
One last one. It's got a word.
Tissue.
A word. What?
Plant.
Tissue? I think I heard tissue.
Tissue.
Okay. Go for it.
185 tissues walk into a bar, and you'll never believe who the bartender was.
Carrot top. Carrot top.
Okay. This I gotta see.
All right. So 185 tissues walk into a bar, and Carrot Top is the bartender, and Carrot Top just sits there and goes, "Hey, let me take something out of my toy chest here. Let me show you what I have. It's a hanky for every day of the week if you need something, and you can not only blow your nose, but you can blow."
Is it over? Is it over?
You can blow. Not only do you have to blow your nose, but you can blow up this toy chest of mine. I can't.
That's
I'm
as much
out.
help as I can possibly give you.
I know. I blew that one. I blew it.
185 tissues walk into a bar, and you never guess who the bartender was.
Justin Timberlake.
185 tissues walk into the bar, and Justin Timberlake says, "I can't serve 185 tissues." And 185 tissues say, "Why not?" He says, "Because I don't like to be around anything that's even more lightweight than me."
No.
Well done.
Okay. Any others on tissues, or are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. So I think that wraps us up for this evening. And boy, did we get away scot-free tonight. And any parting words or quips or anything else from anyone?
Really just proud that I stayed up this late. I'm really proud. So thank you guys for being a part of that.
Had a lot of fun.
It's always great to be with all of you, and it's been too long, and hopefully we can do this again in person.
Yes.
One day.
I don't even know what in person means.
And
That's right.
I miss hugs.
Used to think my life was a comic strip. Now it's a Mobius strip. Well, yeah, it would be nice to do things in person, but
One day.
We're here every Saturday night at midnight, and we also have a show, as you probably know, every Saturday night at 9 o'clock. Are You Serious? Every night at 9 p.m. That's always fun. And then on Fridays, we've got Read My Lips every Friday night, where we dub a really bad old movie from the 30s or 40s. But other than that, it's been fun playing with you guys, and it's always good to see you. Maybe you'll come back again and join us again next week, or the week after, or the week after that. So good night to you, and good night to everybody else out there in internet land, and stay well and all that stuff. Bye-bye.
Jazz hands.